Now, I was just watching a video about failure, right? So, a lot of successful people, you're probably wondering why they always say failure. And they said failure is the key to success, right? And then the person was saying, how come these people are failing at their exams and stuff like that? I was like, and he was talking about the school stuff, and I was thinking, hmm, well, the reason why most people fail, or they're failing at the wrong things that they don't care about. That's the things that, if you care about something, if you fail enough time, then he was talking about that when you fail, you're gonna look away for it to succeed. That is true. But failure should piss you off, right? So I was thinking about it, like if I fail at, let's say, something that school, it's not gonna be like a life death sentence to me. I don't give a shit about exam, nor do I give a shit about school, right? Nor do I give a shit about learning things that uh, I don't care about, right? But like, if this thing matters to you, if this thing that you care about so much and you give it so much attention, oh, you're going to care, um, regardless. And if you fail at it, you're gonna find ways to succeed because you're like, have you ever felt at times where your back is against the wall and nothing is working? You're gonna get so pissed, so frustrated. You're gonna find ways to succeed. You're gonna find, like, I know that all people, successful people, at one point they fail so much that they got said, "This is enough. Is enough. I need to figure a way how to succeed." Somebody has done this shit before, so I'm gonna find out how I'm gonna succeed in this field, in this area that is making me pissed. And then I'm telling you, that's how all successful people felt when they felt like their the thing that they do is not working, um, and they're being pushed um, at it, and they tried so many times, but they can't do it. Well, they get pissed, so they felt low at that time. So what they end up doing is they find ways to succeed in that area. So they find a book here and there, or a video, or something that successful people have left, and they start to, because here's the thing, you can watch tons of videos, you can watch tons of books. I mean, you can read tons of books, you can watch tons of video, listen to audio. But at moment when you're not in pain, when you're not failing, when you're not when you don't need it right away, when you don't need it, and you're not your back is against the wall, you're not gonna use it. It doesn't. It These information doesn't mean anything to you unless until that pain, that pressure, that failure build up in time, and you boom. It's like a fucking um like a fucking high pressure bottle, right? It holds so much pressure, right? You know what I'm talking about, right? When you cork the whatever that screw shit and it pop, or just like a soda bottle, when you shake it, it's about to release that fucking explosion. When it explode, boom, and there you go. And it's where people get pissed after failure after failure after failure, that it's like a pendulum, right? Hardly talk about it's like a pendulum. The reason why it's like a pendulum, when you fail, it's like you got so pissed right here, right? And then you want to hit the other side of the pendulum, and I call it think of that as a pendulum scale, right? You swing back and forth, but when you fell like to the extreme and you got so pissed, you're on the ground, you're on the dirt, stuff happened to you, you get punched in the gut, you get punched in the face, you get chopped in the neck, you get what was it, punched in the eye, you and then what happened is you got so pissed, so you start working your way up to that pendulum, and you're swinging that way towards success. Now, you're probably saying, God damn, what the hell? Yeah, if you're at that place, if you're not pissed off yet, You're not at that painful moment yet. You're not. Your back is not against the wall yet. You. It's like. But the thing is, it has to matter to you. Like those things that you care about, it has to matter. Otherwise, you wouldn't do it, right? So, Michael Jordan said, "I can accept failure. Everyone fail at something, but I can't accept not trying." If something is meaningful to you, would you want to try it? Would you want to do it even in the face of discouragement? I can't even say it anymore. Discouragement. There you go. Yeah, you want to see what would happen, right? Life, it's about not just failure, but you want to see what would happen. What's with the effect? That's what make life more exciting, isn't it? What would happen if this happened? We don't say often enough. We don't go into the social situation and say, what would this happen if you try this? What would you do? What would happen if you try this? Because dude, you have a whole lifetime, right? You have a whole lifetime of seeing what would happen. And if you stay to your comfort zone, you won't see anything happen. If you only do what you know or something that you're already succeeding at, how do you know that? What if you what if you want to try something new and you will fail at it, right? Think about it. Let's say you try something new, like whether chess or um, any game type of game, chess board games, and you keep losing, right? That's failure. Guess what's gonna happen? You either stop gonna play, right? You either gonna think about, man, this is suck, and you won't play anymore, so you end up quitting. So that's the people who dabble, right? Think about it. Everybody dabble at something. Everybody who dabble and quit, they think that it's not for them. So what end up happening is they don't build that good skill. Good skill are built through pains and suffering and failure. Think about this for a second. If you're a dabbler, most people, let's say they like a something on YouTube and they learn it, whether it is I forgot, either cooking or something, doing what's that called? Doing Zippo tricks or other type of trick that or card tricks. Now, if they're going to, I'm thinking about this, right? If they get pissed off, right? If they get pissed off and if they keep going, they will find ways to win because they're gonna look for ways to win. And but if they're not dabblers, right? And they're looking to way to become good at what they do and they become mastery, right? So they go through that. And what ends up happening, they succeed because they find ways to succeed. That's it for my thoughts today.